Alright, let's see if that does a little better. Yeah, sorry about that, Twitch and YouTube. It's gonna be awkward, but we're gonna probably just label that as, like, part A, and this is part B. Yeah, my computer was having the usual tech issues, which is annoying as flip, and I did get somebody to help me a little bit, but unfortunately the method that they taught me meant I had to, like, stop the episode, and unfortunately, I'm not good at the whole editing thing, so I don't really know a better way to merge them, so we're just gonna label it as part A, part B, so... I'm sorry, I really do apologize. But to get back to things, I didn't press X, we're going back to it. The Yakuza building's on fire, so... Isn't this twice that something's messing with the Yakuza? They're gonna tear the city apart, this right. Right, let's go. After I, you know, talk to everybody else. Takahana, what's going on here? I think something's going back there. We're on it. Stay back. You got it. Is he still trying to be a delinquent? I think something's going on back there, but I'll keep away just like you said. Good boy. I haven't finished my conversation with... Wait. Oh, I know this dude. This is the student... Not the student council president. He's the guy who's all about the law. I think he's the disciplinary committee. I haven't finished my conversation with you. You stopped by on an arcade on my way home. Seems I was offered guidance. Nerd. No, this isn't time for this. You can just pretend this didn't happen. There are two separate things. Show me your student ID. Wow, that's so lame. But this one here needs my guidance. Go. Whatever. Cool. At least I did this. Anyway, so to cut back to what I can't talk to anything else. I have to go investigate it. Can I at least go to the arcade? No? Lame. Well, we're probably going to deal with an eclipse, so I guess I'll talk about it. But yeah, I found a very old relic of my my younger years, actually, when I was a little Vita pill. To talk back what I talked about earlier in part A, I found my old iPod Touch, which is an old thing that you youngins probably don't understand. But man, I got some stories to tell about that one, so get used to that. That's what I want the meat of this episode to be, really quickly. Perhaps somebody called an ambulance. I mean, called the fire department. Somebody must have called them already. What should I do now? Need to calm down. That's what I was about to say. Snap out of it! All I can do is stay calm. I have to stop panicking. Damn right. That's a lot of smoke. I hope the people inside are okay. I hope the fire gets put out soon. Me too. I guess someone tried to torch the Takahana group's headquarters. I hope to God there isn't a turf war going on or something. Yeah, we don't need another thing. I really hope it's an eclipse thing. We don't need somebody antagonizing the Yakuza again. We already know what happened last time. You know, it's funny. I just thought about it. The last time we dealt with the Yakuza was when we were dealing with Shio and Blaze, so it's only funny that we have Shio, the building's on fire, and we're dealing with the Yakuza group again. Kinda ironic when you think about it. Fire in Haraicho? What if the fire spreads to other buildings? Hope the fire department gets here soon. Well, they better be.
I wondered what all the fuss was about, but a fire at the Takahane Group's offices? I'm sure there's something strange about that fire.
Anyway, can I buy something?
No, go check out the fire first, boy.
Alright, fine, jeez.
When's the fire department going to show up? Time is of the essence here.
Oh, alright, let's go check it out. I knew it! Looks like a small fire. Puzzle says Shio is a beefy version of the Traveler from Genshin. I still need to play Genshin Impact. Well, okay, actually, I'm kind of conflicted about playing Genshin Impact. One, because I don't really play phone games, but all the characters in there look beautiful and all the voices are beautiful. And I'm scared that if I play Genshin, I'm probably not going to want to play anything else but Genshin. I don't know, I support it, and I do like seeing so many things about it, but I really don't know all that much about Genshin. Heck, I think the other day someone tried to get me on it because they showed me a picture of somebody named... I think the name was Shenha, or... Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce the name, and I was like, I don't need more beauty in my life, alright? Calm down. Who the heck's setting fire in my place? Ew, cover your mouth, dude, like vampire style. Come on, man, it's 2024. We don't need the Pandy D coming back. What's going on? Oh, frick, I forgot his voice. Right, right. Forgot about this dude. We haven't dealt with him in a minute, so I need to remember. What voice did I give him? What voice did I give him?
Because this is how I talk as Shio, so I suppose I can be a little bit more deeper. Or
No, I can't be. I was about to say I could be more gruffer.
that's everybody. Now get back. Listen up. Keep everyone away from here. Goto. Oh, you brats again. Boy, you with these kitties?
Oh, wait, did I give him the snake voice? Did I talk like this? No, I didn't give him the snake voice. Are you okay?
What happened?
Puzzle says, Genshin is like on multiple platforms, you want to get it. Will be a fun first visit, but don't fall for the gacha. I'ma try. Puzzle said, don't kill your voice. I'll try my best. Folks know I'm still... I like to think I'm doing better.
I can talk like this, no problem. Where's the detonator?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him like a really bad Batman voice.
The fire just started out of nowhere, in an area where there's nothing to burn.
Although, I can easily feel my throat being like, V, dear God, don't do this voice.
I tried to put it out with fire extinguishers, but it was of no use.
Wait, it couldn't be put out? So it's magical fire? That's kind of awesome.
What?
Could it be? Give me a second. I'm just gonna check my phone real quick.
What are you doing?
Don't worry about it. Yep, there's an eclipse here. Right in like the middle of things? Like, wait, we can't go in there now? There's like so many people that don't know about the eclipse here. Here? Crap. I knew it.
I get it now.
Puzzle says, what if you made Batman Southern?
When I talk like this, maybe if I don't talk like this a little bit more, then maybe we can now go get ourselves some iced tea and lemonade.
I don't know, does that sound Southern? That feels just Batman just slowly saying some words though.
I get it now. You guys all see the something that's right there.
Wait, is he aware? No, he's kind of aware, but not aware? Oh, you know what? Makes sense, now that I think about it. Didn't they say something like that? Because that was with Shio too. Shio was like the tough guy, like he wasn't aware of what's going on, but he was just kind of like, he was still like aware of things, you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, he didn't have the gift, but he was somewhat like, he had strong willpower. So I'm thinking, yeah, the leader of the Takahana group, the leader of the Yakuza, who would probably give Dojima a run for his money. I still have to play Yakuza. Probably makes sense that he might be aware, but he doesn't have the gift because he can't see it.
Goto. Goto-san.
Oh, Goto-san. You. I take it you know what's going on in the underground? Yeah, he's aware, but he can't see it, which is still scary. That's like saying like you have the power to turn invisible, and you can fool everybody else, but the one badass guy is like, yeah, I may not see you, but I know you're behind me. Don't try anything.
Unlike you people, I can't actually see anything.
We could talk later. Right now, we have to take care of this. I kinda hate the fact that I keep getting typecast for anything that has something to do with fire, but we'll put it out no matter what.
Alright, I'm counting on you. Hey kid, be careful.
Yes. Wait, we're just going in. Wait, but there are people watching, right? Okay. See, like, they're gone. Boss, what the hell's...
Don't see nothing, don't say anything. Come on, we need to split up and get people evacuated.
Like, we could have chose a better time to just jump into the eclipse, whatever. Oh, it's already hot. Maybe that's why we had Shio here. I feel like this place is already burning me. Puzzle says this is like, oh, Cave of Divine Flame, huh? Alright. Puzzle says this is like Persona 5. You'll definitely see some Persona nods to this. This eclipse is like wandering around in a cave. It's like wandering around a volcano! The cause of the fire is probably up ahead. We need to take care of it before that fire gets too big to handle. So let's get to it.
Understood.
There really wasn't a point in me choosing. Yeah, I just thought about it. Okay, so we need Fire, Spirit, Wind. Alright, that's not a problem. If I become Wind and Yuki becomes Spirit, we're good. That actually works out really well. Okay, so I'll be... Well, first let's do you. Which water should we do? Yuki's magic based, so I'd rather not cut his magic any lower, but I'll do Pleiades for you. I'll be wind mode. Lorelei. Actually really good. Okay. And then she'll be fire. Alright, what enemies are we dealing with? Oh no, we got new enemies. Of course we do. Oh, and a bigger version of it. Oh, fantastic. Alright, so we're definitely gonna need Shio for this one. Makes sense. Does Shio have the boost the gem rate thing before we get to this? Normal attacks are buffed as skill. Nah, we'll take this down. I need gems. I need money. Alright, let's save and get this done. Yeah, I really do. I found my old iPod Touch, and I don't know, like, I used to be religiously on that thing. Like, folks, there was a good period of time. I talk about it in different videos, but I haven't been out of America. I've always been in the States. But I lived in quite a lot of states. New Jersey, Maryland, Maine, Texas, Georgia, Cali, Arkansas, Maryland, I already said Maryland, Virginia, Delaware, DC. I've lived in a lot of places, and there's a few other places I haven't mentioned. New York, I think I've talked about that already too. But let me tell you something. There was moments where I didn't have like many like handheld means or any means of like watching anime or on YouTube. And man, I was on that iPod Touch something religious. We can talk about it more as we do this. But man, I had so many things on there. Oh, friend page updated. On who? Nothing there. No. Oh, on Goto. Yeah, of course, this badass dude. Amongst the Fallen. He's tuned into the culture of the underworld. He's fully aware of the circumstances surrounding the eclipse. And yet, he can't see the eclipse. So he's kind of like... Well, would that put him on the same level of Toa? Because Toa can... Well, no, Toa can actually see the eclipses, right? She just can't materialize a weapon. So I guess it's like those who can't deal with it at all. Those who are aware something's there, but they can't do anything about it. Those who can see what's there, and they can't fight in it, and then those who can do whatever inside the eclipse. I think that's the tier for this. But, alright, let's do this. Oh. Forgot you're tough. Oh, you're a new one. Back off! Ow! Oh wait, Spirit? Oh. Let's see. The way I can go. But yeah, I used to be religiously on this iPod Touch, something fierce. Like, I have a couple of things to tell about it, but I got curious when I found it. So earlier today, I was doing it's kind of spring, so spring cleaning-ish. I just found it in my closet. I was like, wow. This place is really hot and humid. I'm always sweating, and I'm the fire guy. Sorry, I was trying to pay attention to what they were saying, but you were in the way. Go away already. Jeez Louise. I'm a little embarrassed about one of the things I had on my iPod Touch, but I like to be kind of a little upfront with it. I probably shouldn't have done that right now. We got a crit though. but I don't want to say I sailed the high seas, but like I said, the iPod Touch was the only way I had of like being able to watch a lot of things, like a lot of anime and stuff, for example. And I had some old things on there, but this is how old the iPod Touch is. In case people want to get like a, if you're knowledgeable about this, then it's gonna ring home to you. But what are the anime on there? Because I got curious. I was like, oh, I wonder what's on here. I went through like it has a little thing that has like videos and stuff, or the gallery or whatever. I was like, oh, I wonder what like things I have on this whole thing. First off, my back. So I have my iPod Touch here. I'm not embarrassed. You folks, I'm just gonna tell it like it is. So my background is questionable art. It's like fan art of High School of the Dead, specifically of Sayako, the purple hair girl, and I don't know, I'm just saying, like, I'm not embarrassed to admit it. It just is what it is. It's not like that lewd, in case people are wondering. It's honestly like not that bad compared to probably nowadays, but like it was still pretty nice. It's still pretty nice to look at. But so I went on my iPod Touch earlier, and I was like, oh, I might as well check it out, see what else I got, because I first off finding out that Sayaka-san from High School of the Dead is on my background, I was like, jeez, that's old. So I went on my iPod Touch, and I had like a bunch, like couple of like random episodes and stuff. Like first off, it had obviously High School of the Dead. I had Koi to Senkyo to Chocolate, which is a really good anime, and I was like, what the heck is all this? For some weird reason, I do not know why, but I think the thing that got me the most when I looked at it was I had like 2 episodes of Fooly Cooly on there. There's a giant boulder. If you hit that thing on, jeez, definitely want to get hit by that. Oh, I couldn't dodge it. Wow, that was immediate death. Okay, so now we know. It's immediate death if I get hit. And that was with Shio. I wanted to test. I wanted to see if I was fast. Then again, I forgot. For some reason, I don't know why I did it as Shio. It would have been smarter to do it as, you know, someone else. Got a crit. Back off, losers. I don't know why I have I had like specifically episode 3 of Fooly Cooly on there. In case anybody knows what Fooly Cooly, or say to me, if people don't know what Fooly Cooly is, obviously you should watch Fooly Cooly. It's the dub version, but it's a really good anime. I haven't seen the other 2 seasons yet, even though I heard they were kind of mid. I still have to watch them, but I don't know, just something about hearing the voice acting, especially for Haruko, the Vespa woman. Oh man, I can't wait to hear Carrie Walker again and stuff. Fun fact, I heard she's gonna be in Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, that's that way. Where's this way go? Oh no, I got 2 ways to go. I'll go this way. I don't know why it was on there. I really don't. But it was definitely something interesting. And I was like, you know what? I got time today. Let me just go see if it's actually good. First off, it's not good quality. If anybody's wondering. What the heck is that? Oh, fire trap. But it was still like kind of really. Dude, why am I doing this as Shio? I know Shio's slow. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking right. But it was just cool just seeing it. And I don't know why. I did watch it. I did watch the whole thing. But it was just like, why do I have this on here? And it's even funnier too. So I'm not embarrassed about this. But there's actually a little funny story about the iPod Touch I had. So first it belonged to mom, to my mom. And she lent it to me. So nowadays, or it was at a moment where she didn't care. So she kind of like gave it to me. But it's technically hers. I'm just gonna use my special. But yeah, I was just honored so much that I was just like, it was the only way I could do to like watch anime, watch YouTube, watch anything. Oh, I got the Super version now, right? Did that do anything different for the animation? No? Still doesn't do much? I thought that would do more. I forgot that I have the super version for Ko's thing, but it didn't really do anything. I guess I'll do it again. Actually, I'll do Yuki's, because Yuki has water. Compare the damage. Last time it was like, what, 3,700 damage? See if this time it does a bit more. Ooh, hold on one hot second. Alright, just adjusting something real quick. Ooh, man, let's see if we can make that a little bit better. There we go, that's better. For some reason, my sister was like, hey, it's pumping too much energy. Whoa! Exploding bites? But yeah, a little bit of an embarrassing story I have about the iPod Touch. Ah! Ow! Hit it 3 times? I need to heal Shio. But it's not just anime things I have. I also have some random YouTube videos on there. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you folks right now. I like to think that we're all mature. You can tease me as you want, but yes, I am telling this for entertainment reasons, but I like to keep it real. Don't judge me harshly. I trust you. We established a good relationship, right? And if there's any new people watching like my video, and this is the video that's like, oh, I wonder if I should like follow Vitamin DGR, and then you hear this story or this moment of my life, and you're like, ugh, then sorry, I guess. But like I said, I want to tell like it is. I also need something health related. I'll just use a cure potion. But I'm gonna tell it like it is. So no, okay. To date the video even further, there's a YouTube video I have on my iPod Touch. I got curious about it. And I got curious to the point where I actually like asked my folks about this, because I like when they talked about it, I was like, yo, I totally remember this. So people know Dragon Age, right? If you don't know what Dragon Age, it's a really good RPG. Even though I haven't played all of them. I don't think I played Inquisition. It was the first one and 2 that I played. Whoa. That's neither here nor there. What is here or there is, whoa, is during the first Dragon Age, there's a character in that named Morgan, who, I don't know, like, there's something about the whole, like, goth aesthetic I was really into. I mean, come on, can you blame me? Raven? Like, it's just enough. Oh, hi, everybody. Oh, I don't have energy. Ooh, didn't think I had no energy on that. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Okay, phew. So, okay, I'm just gonna tell it like it is. I'm nervous because I'm like, I don't know the best way to like ease myself into this, so I'm just gonna tell you. I got grounded when I was younger because I had an intimate scene, we'll say, of Morgan. So, for those that don't know, ooh, Aquaway 3? Aquaway 3. So, there's an intimate scene between your character and Morgan. I mean, if you know what Dragon Age is, it's, you know. And obviously, yeah, it's probably not that good looking now. Because I looked at it earlier, I was like, wow, this is not really that good to look at. But I still have it. Up spirit damage, 30% to fire treat. Oh, okay, cool. But I had it on there, and I was like, whoa, and I brought it out my phone. Not the video. No, I didn't bring that up. But I brought out the iPod, and my mom was like, oh, yeah, I remember. You used to be grounded for that. I was like, what? And I didn't remember. Gio. Ah! I'm taking damage out the wazoo. I am not doing good. Because this thing goes twice, that's the problem. So I gotta tell it. I have to say it. I already said it out there, so let me just get over with. I'm embarrassed. I honestly am, like, because I thought about like I should bring it up, and I thought to myself, which of my episodes, and I don't know, maybe because Tokyo Xanadu isn't as big compared to my other videos, I don't feel as bad. Watch, I say that, and this is like the one Tokyo Xanadu episode that gets like all the views, right? But yeah, so I got grounded for it. And I was like, wait, I did? It's like, yeah. So, and my mom, like, she remembered way better than I, because it wasn't until after she said, I was like, wow, I do remember this. So, I was a young man. I was a young boy. I don't even remember what age specifically I was, but, I mean, like, what can you blame me? It was like, it wasn't my first introduction to the female form, or at all, rather. That's a story for a different time, but like I didn't know about Dragon Age, and it was definitely at a younger age where I wasn't allowed to like see the things. Like I got in trouble for that and another thing that I'll talk about after this. But I got so embarrassed just hearing the circumstance. So okay, let me just get to it. At the time, Dragon Age Origins was a thing, and they had a scene with your character and Morgan that two of you can get together. That's all I'll say. Sorry, younger audiences. I'm certain you can understand where I'm going with this. What the heck? Oh, I can't break through that. Okay. And it was rough because I got grounded for it. Because obviously, I'm at a young age where I wasn't allowed to see that kind of thing. And I was like, oh, well, maybe if my folks don't know that I'm doing this, then I can get away with it. You know, like all of us dumb kids, we think of it at some moment. And unfortunately, Puzzle's laughing. And unfortunately, it was a circumstance like that. So, what could I do? Oh wait, this is Shinomiyo's thing? Oops. Whoa, 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 whoa! Back off, back off, back off! Energy. You know what? This is good enough. Wow, chain kill. That was legit. Phew! That was rough too. I'm taking way too much damage here. But, yeah, so I had the scene on my phone, and I guess when I was younger, I watched it, and you're probably wondering how I got caught. Well, like I said, it wasn't my iPod Touch. And according to my mom, there was like some update or something that she and my old man had to do. And I don't know what I said, but clearly I tried to come out with some crazy damn it. We'll have to redo that dungeon. I'll do it off camera. But I have to, I don't know what excuse I came up with, and she didn't really remember that excuse either. But yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't a smart excuse, but it was still like, I don't know, it was like, oh, the iPod's sick or something like that, right? It was not working, and they eventually got it, and they didn't mind the image, which is funny, because I don't remember changing that image. If I did, then maybe I got away with it. But they went through the phone, or the iPod Touch, and they saw that scene, and they were like, B, come on, man. And I was like, and that's, I mean, it doesn't help that I'm not really good at lying. And I got grounded. And I don't remember how long I was grounded, but when she brought it up, I was like, no, I do remember. I do remember, like, being in my room and just having to read. That's honestly funny, because that's probably the catalyst that got me to, like, get caught up with, like, the Harry Potter books, as well as, this one book franchise called Dragon Rider. That's probably why, like, because I didn't watch all the Harry Potter, or read all the Harry Potter books, because obviously they weren't all done at that moment, I think. But I did read a lot of those books, and you know what? There really wasn't anything else I could do except, what, study? Ew. So I ended up just reading a lot of books, because I wasn't allowed to, like, have any of, like, my games. I wasn't allowed to, like, go online and watch anything until I, like, you know, did better, blah, 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 things, that kind of things. And I don't know, it just kind of sucked, because I was like, that wasn't the first time I got in trouble with that kind of thing. There were other times I did. I'm gonna go back and see if I can farm some meter. One of the other things that happened was just to really like nail in. I got in trouble. Oh, there was literally no cows for this because it wasn't like the movie was good. But another circumstance that got me in trouble was there was the movie Aeon Flux. So it's been long enough, so sorry, I'm just gonna say it again. But Aeon Flux obviously was another movie I wasn't allowed, or another thing I wasn't allowed to have, or to witness and see. But I mean, I was just like, oh well, it can't be that bad. Which is funny too, because like it was like younger Charlize Theron, I think that's how you say her name. And now that I think about it, she's all right, but like, okay, so we had like an old like thing for Aeon Flux. I don't remember what TV it was or what stage it was on, but I think it was probably HBO or something. But I remember like people don't know, I've talked about it, though, I have a little brother. So, I guess this was just, you know, older brother V being a quote-unquote good role model to little brother Vitamin. So, okay, I'm kind of feeling myself getting a little flustered, but I'm gonna power through this real quick. I'm gonna just talk about this real quick. Before I get sucked into the game, let me just, like, say it right now. So, I think it was probably HBO or something, or Cinemax or something. But they had Aeon Flux on there, and the only reason I know it was Aeon Flux because I know it was a weird thing. And the reason I know it's Aeon Flux because it had that one scene with them like going through some like grass area, and the blades of grass were like super sharp or something, and one woman had like hands for feet. I still don't think I've watched that movie now to this day, but I think it was just something about like it was a rated R movie, and all I thought was like, oh, girl in tight suit, let me go check it out. So I started to watch it. And I didn't know what I was watching, because, of course, at the age, I was just like, oh, I just want to see pretty girl, that kind of thing. But I got nervous at first, because the door opened, I was in my folks' room, and the door opened, and I got, like, super scared, because the door just, like, slammed open in a way that, like, you would think it was, like, a parrot, and it was just my little brother. And it was like, what's up, V? And I was like, oh, boy, whew. He was like, what you watching? And I was like, you know what? Don't tell mom or dad. But we started to watch like 2 seconds. Well, it wasn't 2 seconds. It was like a minute of Aeon Flux. It was that scene. And like he didn't know what I was watching. I didn't know what I was watching. We were just watching it. At that moment, we heard heavy footsteps. And unfortunately, I guess this was definitely an age where I didn't know what the heck I was doing. So I don't know if TVs have it right now. But for those who watch TV, like, you know, TV, not like smart TVs and stuff. You know, they have like remotes that have like the last button, like it goes back to the previous channel. So I got nervous because I heard like heavy footsteps. I knew it was my dad because he'd probably come back from work. So I was like, oh crap. All right, he's gonna come. Like, let's just don't say anything. He's like, okay. And I know my little brother is better at like keeping things to himself other than me. So my smart self was like, oh, let me put on Nickelodeon. And no, it wasn't Nickelodeon. It was Disney Channel. I know, because it was freaking Wizards of Waverly Place, and I had a weird fixation on that for whatever dumb. It was very brief. I'm not a Wizards fan. In case anybody's trying to like, yo, you like Wizards? No, I just know that was on like all the time back then. So I turned it to Disney, and I was just like playing around and like playing with little bro. And then my dad was like, hey, what's going on, boys? It was like, oh, we're good. Anyway, and then my little brother just like left the room, and it was like, what you doing? I was like, oh, just watching Wizards, blah blah blah. He was like, all right, cool. And I know this now because I guess when I was younger, again, as I said, I'm not really good at lying, but I had a lot of tells. One of the tells I had was I had a tendency to like, okay, so I'm an introvert, right? Like it's hard for me to look at people in the eyes. When I was younger, that was apparently the opposite. That was the way for people to know I was lying, was I would look only in their eyes. Like I could not look at them. I don't know, if you ever get nervous, you keep like looking at something, you know, I don't know, does anyone else understand this feeling? Like you've done something you know was wrong, and I don't know, someone's like, did you do this? And you're like, no, but you keep like looking in that area or that direction or something, to the point where the person's like, So in my case, I kept looking at my dad's eyes. I was like, it's just fine. And I didn't remember this, but my old man brought it up. He was like, apparently when I was younger, I was trying to like slide the remote like underneath like the pillow. He was like, oh, well, what are you doing? And before I could do anything, he just like reached and grabbed the remote. And I don't know, he just instinctively knew. I mean, I guess I swear, I think parents just have like this weird like chip in their brains. Like when you become a parent, I really do think like when you go to hospital and you eventually like, I don't know, have a child, like you gotta consult with the doctor, and they do like some weird surgery on you. They'll put like a parental chip in you to know exactly when your kids do something bad and exactly what to do about it. Because I kid you not, my dad like pressed the last button. Again, it's the like the recall, like go back to previous channel. And would you believe it? It went back to HBO, it went back to Aeon Flux, and he just looked at me, and I was just like, I think the best way to describe it is like, if you have a dog and you knew that the dog knew it did something bad, and then you just look down, because I couldn't look at him. Because I knew I was in the wrong, and it's just like I didn't know what to say. And I know someone's probably thinking like, did your little brother get you outed? Like, no, I got myself outed. I don't even have the luxury because I'm so bad at it. I don't remember. He didn't remember if I got grounded for that. I think I just got like a scolding. It wasn't as bad as the iPod thing though. Yeah, no, that iPod thing was definitely like the real meat and potatoes, like the one that really like boned me. I'm not. I'm a little embarrassed, but again, it's Tokyo Xanadu. I think it's okay. It's chill. Like we're cool with this, right? Like trust me, there are way more embarrassing circumstances I have. But it's cool. Like it was gonna happen. I don't know if I get like more confident. I don't know if I get like, you know, like, let's say if I get bigger and more confident, maybe I'll talk because there are other things, but I don't want to like just throw all my embarrassment. Not during Tokyo Xanadu. Like I don't need to do this now of all things. I might as well say because I'm gonna fight a boss. But yeah, it was just interesting. And again, I looked at my iPod Touch earlier and I brought up, was like, I didn't remember it until they brought it up, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. And it's funny too, because I looked at the scene earlier and I'm like, it really isn't like bad. But to really quickly go on a brief non sequitur, dude, I forgot, like, has anybody played Dragon Age? Dude, Morgan! Oh my goodness gracious, Morgan. Oh, man. Sorry, I just want to get out there real quick. But okay, let's get back to the game. I've stalled and talked long enough. Alright, what am I fighting? The heck is that thing? Also, well, happens best of us. It must be the funniest story. E equals Crimson? No, it E equals MC squared. Puzzle says that must be the funniest story about how someone started reading Harry Potter. Yeah, like, I'm not even lying. That was honestly the thing that got... Oh, okay, that's not true. I got into Harry Potter because other people were talking about Harry Potter, but I never, like, really cared too much. But again, when you're grounded and you don't have the ability to like play games or watch anime or anything, especially for someone of my personality that loves like anime and stuff, like not having anything, I was like, well, what else am I gonna do in my room? Like, I can't just like, I was allowed to watch. There was literally, when I got grounded at that moment, according to my folks, there was only one of three things I could do. I could either read a book, I could watch the Weather Channel, which stupid, or I could watch Discovery Channel. So it was either watch something boring, or read a book. So, and Casey was like, well, what do you mean? Weather isn't bad. Like, okay, come on. Like, there's not many kids that will go out of the way and be like, I want to watch the Discovery Channel. Unless it was Shark Week. Like, if it was Shark Week, it was something else. But, no, I was like, screw it. I'll start reading Harry Potter. And I started reading Harry Potter. But, man, like, it was interesting because, again, just seeing all those things on there was really cool. So this is the thing that starts the fire? Alright, let's take it down. Let's see if it can burn brighter than my blaze. Probably can because it's a ball of fire. And it's only weak to Yuki! Well, Yuki, this is all you. I probably shouldn't have Chio help. Well, actually, now that I think about it, Chio, why am I going to use you for this fight if this thing is fire-based? Doesn't make a lick of sense. Whoa, okay. I don't know what attacks you got. Fortunately, Yuki fire slow. You know what? Help me out here, Ko. Alright, infinite. I forgot when I have X Drive, I have infinite energy. Hold still for a second. What are you doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? Ah! Oh, okay. I didn't know what move he was doing, but ow, that hurt. I'm not saying you folks need to share your own personal things. I want to break it up, but I really like that old iPod Touch. It kind of really makes me want to, like, again, watch High School of the Dead. Fortunately, we're not going to get another episode of that, or another series of that. Unfortunately, because, and I'm pretty sure folks already know, but the creator, unfortunately, is no longer on this plane of reality. No, not this move again. Can I stop the move? If I use this, does this stop the move? Find out. It does stop it. Alright, cool. That's the way to do it. Oh, I'm hurt. You can just hold still for a second. You know what? Fine. Whoa! Oh, away! Ugh. Honestly, choosing Yuki for this was actually a really good idea. Oh, no. Alright, I gotta use the thing to use the anime super move. I think that's how I'm gonna beat him. Wish that healed too. That'd be so good. Alright, Yuki. Go. Again, I really don't think there's a point in using Shio for this fight. Which kind of sucks, Shio, because you were talking all that game and... whatever. I could dodge! Oh, phew. No! No, no, no. I hate this move. I don't know how to stop it other than using this thing. Well, guess that means I'm going to be paying a visit to the Palm World. Puzzle, can I read this aloud? Or... Well, I'm assuming... Oh, I want to ask ahead of time. Because I don't know if it's something... Puzzle said something on YouTube, by the way. Oops, I used Shio by accident. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, so... I never want to say aloud stories and stuff unless, you know, people give me consent. Help me. Oh, it's you? At least it's infinite. It's infinite, baby. It's infinite, baby. Thank goodness. I didn't mean to use Shio for that one, but I'll take it. Puzzle says... Oh, I can read it? Okay. Oh, so this is what Puzzle said. So Puzzle says, this reminds me of how when I was 12 or so, and around the time iPhones were barely around and my mom had one, I used to take it after she falls asleep to read tacky romance novels that people, most likely amateur writers, wrote in forums. I really like reading, and as a barely teenager, I ate those novels up. Probably my first exposure to romance, would set my expectations so low back then. Oh, that's cute though. Oh, that's so adorable. I don't... What was my first exposure to romance? I don't know if it was my first one, but I think one of my first ones was Disney's The Black Cauldron, and then a Goofy movie. Come on, you can't judge me. Freaking Roxanne. We all knew it. We all had a Roxanne phase. Don't judge me.
Fire just disappeared.
We did all that. We don't get paid for it. Oh! It's out. Finally.
You're the kid Savannah's.
Seems like everything turned out okay. Hey, get all the spit cleaned up before the cops get here. Now snap out of it and get your asses in gear.
You have to be imposing if you're gonna be a Yakuza boss, I'm just saying. So do we get a reward, or...?
No, you don't get a reward. Go home. Oh, and thanks. Good Because of you, our office didn't burn to the ground.
I know there's a voice I gave him, but I just can't remember. Because we haven't dealt with him in a long time. Because I remember talking like this for Shio. But I just can't think of it. Oh well. No worries. Does this make up for the thing with Blaze?
Hell no. You owe me like 50 million more yen. It'll do. Kids, let me thank you. I'll pay you guys somehow.
I don't know how it is with the Yakuza, but I'm gonna equate it to the same thing like the Mafia. If the Mafia owes you a favor, I don't know how good that is. Like, yeah, cool, you get one of the most powerful entities in the world to, like, do something for you. But at the same time, you're also aware they can probably get away with anything, and I don't know how I feel about that. Like, imagine if I, like, I don't know, I found a little girl, and she was crying because she, like, lost her parents or something. And I was like, oh, are you okay? It was like, I lost my daddy. And I was like, oh, well, I'll help you find your dad. And I don't know, we go, like, find her dad. And I was like, you did good, boy. You did good. And he goes for a handshake, and I'm like, oh, thank you. It's welcome, sir. And then as I'm, like, handshaking him, I see, like, 9 guys in suits, all look the exact same. And he just is like, so, I believe you saved my daughter. I owe you a favor, and I like to be the type to repay my debts. My name is Fonzarelli. I am the heir to the Fonzarelli family. It's like, oh, that's... Wait, the Fonzarelli as in the great, powerful family that owns the East Side Fonzarelli family? Like, yes. Now I owe you a favor. Ask one thing of me. Anything at all. I don't know, I feel like I get, like, nervous because I'm like, nah, it's all cool. Even worse is that I'm a pushover, right? So you know people like that, yes, I'm making a broad assumption, this is a bit, but you know people like that are gonna be like, oh no, I insist. And he, like, takes my hand tighter and, like, pulls me in. He's like, you wouldn't refuse a favor from someone like the great Fonzarelli, would you? I'm like, no, maybe I can... And of course, you probably think to yourself, oh, well, then maybe you can just do something small, like, maybe I could get, like, an ice cream cone. He's like, that's all you want? An ice cream cone? It's like, yeah, just an ice cream cone. It's like, very well. And he's like, just wait here. I don't know. It takes, like, 30 minutes, and all of a sudden I hear, like, an ice cream truck, and all I see is one of his guys driving it. It's like, here you go. Like, wait, did you... It's like, yep, we got you ice cream. A whole damn truck. And there's 2 more in back. They're all yours now. I don't know, I have this weird, like, delusion in my head, like, if you, like, help a family, a member of, like, a powerful family, and they get you one thing you want, I feel like it's kind of, like, akin to a genie wish, where, like, oh, I just want, like, I don't know, like, $10, and they clearly go well above and beyond your wish. I don't know. It's just something I'm playing in my head here. Puzzle says, please let him say Goto out before he leaves, like something so tacky.
Someone like this?
Yeah, no way.
Yuki!
Meanwhile, you got people like Yuki who are like, man, I'm gonna make use of that debt.
It's kinda cool knowing the Yakuza owes me something.
Freaking teacher. Yeah, no point in hiding. I know it's you. I'm on it now. I'm concerned because that means he's not necessarily a good guy, or he's a good guy. Still don't know. What's wrong, Tokisaga? No, it's nothing. I thought I saw someone I know. Like, I don't know, somebody that's like a teacher or something that's been now all of a sudden shady this chapter. But I guess it was just my imagination. Puzzle says you can start an ice cream business. I don't want to own an ice cream business because I'll eat most of the wares. I can't be trusted. I contacted the other team. After gathering in the XRC club room, we reported on the day's findings.
So that's what happened. I'm glad the issue with the Takahana group was taken care of.
Thing at Yanagi Sports wasn't, though. Yeah, that's right. We haven't dealt with it, so... maybe we can assume, because of what happened with the Takahane group, it was a fire monster we fought there. Maybe we gotta fight a wind monster? In the end, still means that all 5 points Horace predicted had something happen there.
Yes.
Oh, whoops.
Yes, as I explained earlier, 3 spots we investigated all had the same phenomenon of the water pipes freezing.
If it was winter, it might be believable. But now, not a chance. Wait, so there was a water thing too? Is there like the Avatar going rogue? That's water, that's wind, and that's fire. What else is going on? The odds of it being eclipse related seems pretty high.
There were some other details that were kind of troubling too. Eyewitness accounts mentioned a shadow appearing the night before.
A suspicious shadow? It might be... Could it be that White Shroud guy? Yeah, remember, we dealt with him episodes ago. We know he's not ally. I mean, well, okay, so he gave us a chance to, like, save Rion, sure. But, unfortunately, I think he's, like, anti-hero. So, I don't know. No, from what we heard, it was a tall man. That White Shroud person wasn't exactly tall, if I remember correctly. He seemed pretty tall to me. He was definitely, like, cow-sized. Then what about Kelphead? Kelphead? Oh, him? Oh, yeah. Oh, him. Yeah, I believe it. He's not a... Oh, wrong verse. He's not a concern. He's currently being interrogated at a Zodiac holding facility in Morimiya. Oh, well, that's good. Puzzle says, dude, it's refreshing to see a teacher who's an antagonist. You know, a teacher is always nurturing and nice and responsible, blah, 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 so you never suspect them. Reminds me of an anime I watched, but I don't know if I should say the title. A pretty darn good anime in my opinion. Teacher who's antagonist, who's nice and nurturing. I mean, it depends if it's spoilers, but it might be an anime I've seen. I don't mind if you say it. But yeah, like I guess the signs were there that he was suspicious. Like, he was convenient, but I think what threw me off was, like, when he got captured. Because I thought it really was he erased his memory, and he was just fine. But I should have known there was something up with him. There's still some things we don't know. But if we keep with the teamwork like today, everything will turn to work out. And with Rion as the newest member, we're even stronger, too. Well, I mean, I'm glad you kind of care about me, and I am a total newbie, but I was pretty useful, right? Yep.
You did great. Even though there's really no point in us saying anything, we didn't see you. Seems like you have a knack for gathering info.
Well, she is an idol, after all. Half her job is pretending to be nice and talking to people. Hey, don't say that. Well, that's it for today. We'll be taking a break from club tomorrow. But if anything happens, be sure to contact each other.
Got it. Alright, so we had water, we had wind. What are the other elements to deal with? After welcoming our new member to the XRC, our activities finished for the day. And as everyone went their own way, I headed off to Horacho for my job. Still off. Something's... I think it might be another bad group, though. I think it might be the church. Paul says, no, I don't want to say it in case you watch it because of the mystery anime with a serial killer that we try to uncover. Okay, fair enough. Just stoking my curiosity, but alright, I'll trust you.
Man, it sure is boring around.
Pool! Yeah, B-boy, that's just not the word, you heard?
Yeah, man! Yeah, man! Make way for the... Oh, God. How did it go? Yeah, man, make way for the whistle, son. Or something. I can't remember, but does anyone remember? I think it was Awesome Chaotix. Ugh, man, I miss Ego Raptor's old cartoons. Not that I don't follow Game Grumps, but it's just some of the older days, man. It's just childhood. That's all I got to say. I was during a day and age. During that, and what else did I used to watch? I think I was on Newgrounds a bit. But to be fair, I think the only thing I really knew on Newgrounds I cared about was, like, Ego Raptor stuff and, what was it? The Nintendo skits? Does anyone remember the Nintendo, like, animated skits that were so badly done? You know, when it had Crazy Wario's Wario Micro Game Emporium and all these other ridiculous things that Nintendo did? Like, oh gosh, I got curious. I don't know how the algorithm got to it. But YouTube, that's all I gotta say. but I saw clips of it. I was like, dude, I totally remembered watching this when I was younger. No, this wasn't a video that I had on my iPod Touch, but I did have some pictures. Don't worry, it wasn't bad pictures. It really wasn't bad pictures. It was just really like cheap like screenshot stuff, so it's all fine. But I was like, God, man, that's crazy. But yeah, if people don't know, back in the day, Newgrounds, which I don't know if Newgrounds is still a thing. I haven't really messed with them in a long time. Probably still is. Used to be like for creators, by creators, that kind of thing. You know, like YouTube's supposed to be, but YouTube. But they had like this like series of shorts that they did for Nintendo. Most of them were like kind of funny, but they were like really like tongue-in-cheek humor. It really isn't that funny now, but it's definitely a nostalgia kind of funny. That if I were to try to tell somebody to watch it right now, you'd either gonna remember it or be like, this is stupid. Either or, one of those two things. And one of the things that I think really got me curious on it, because it reminds me of Fox in Space, was they had like these Fox parodies where it was like Falco would always be like sassy. Like there's a moment where Fox is like, Fox and the crew are like sailing through the stars, and all of a sudden they encounter Wolf, and then Wolf's like, can't let you do that, Star Fox. And Fox is like, they're here. And then Falco's like, oh wow, no spit. And then Fox is like, oh my god, third planet, third epic planet. This is gonna be everything like every time with you. And he and Fox have like, or he and Falco have like this like crazy beef. Oh man, it's so not funny, but it is funny. It's just the old days, man. That's all I gotta say.
I don't think I've seen you going on such a nostalgia trip in a long time. At the same time, I don't think I've ever seen you yawn on the clock. It's pretty dead today, so you can leave early if you like.
Thanks for the offer, but I'm fine.
Still, club activities are starting to take up more of my time. I should probably cut back my part-time work until the Eclipse stuff calms down.
Oh, Tokisaka.
Who? Hey, Togisaka? Ah, it's a flippin' teacher! No! In extra ways, no! It's Ko said crap. Oh, man. And we don't know, right? Well, okay, so Ko doesn't know, but we viewers know that the teacher is not a good person. Now I gotta fake and pretend I don't know? Ugh, whatever. Just think of it like D&D or something. Let's see. I think your voice was...
It's been a while since we've last met here.
Master,
The usual, please.
The usual, eh? Got it. Please sit anywhere you'd like. I have the nerve to give you my cool guy voice. Ugh. Wow, he's eating checkers and cubes of cheese and... What the heck is he eating? I don't know. But I'm hungry enough to try it.
So you did become a regular after all.
Well, the cocktails here are first rate, and the food is really good. I'm really a good fan of this alcohol-free wine.
Alcohol-free?
Yes, it's this nice apple-flavored alcohol-free wine. You know, it's funny, it tastes kind of like juice.
That's probably because it is juice.
And it seems that you're still working late. And that's on top of all your club activities, right?
Yeah, but I am thinking of dialing it back a little. I want to do both, but I really don't want to work myself to death. But still, it's a lot of fun to be able to work at so many different places.
Well, aren't you just a gullible fool?
I wouldn't put it past him right now if he, like, comes out of nowhere and he's like,
by the way, I'm aware of the eclipse. I'm aware of White Shroud. You should cease you and your friend's foolish little game before you mess with the big dogs.
Like, I wouldn't put it past him if he comes out of nowhere and, like, I don't know, threatens us.
I see. Just don't overextend yourself. Although, I am one to talk. When I was a student, I remember pretty much working part-time all the time.
Oh really? Ain't that convenient? You had to work to pay for school?
Yes, I was a broke-ass little fool. Half my paycheck went so that way I can stay home. The other half went to tuition.
Wait, oh, you Wait, you had to work to stay. What about your parents?
They kicked me out when I was at the tender age of 7. See, they found my old iPod Touch.
That had, vulgar stuff of Dragon Age 2?
It's like, yes, how'd you know?
Wow, it's like we have something similar, Teach. No, I'm just playing, I'm just playing.
もう半分はあいつとのデート資金に消えてたな。
The other half went to dates and partying. Damn, sounds like a life. Let me in on that. I didn't peg him for that kind of guy. Come again? I've never heard anything about you going out with anyone. I'm curious on who your lady is. You're dating someone right now?
バレたか。
Wait, he's in a relationship? Oh, you know who's gonna be upset about that? What's her name? The girl, the student that likes him? Marie or Marie? I still don't know how to properly say her name in this version. But that's... He's gonna be upset, and so is... Oh, and also the teacher... No, the librarian, Miss Kamachi-sensei. Because doesn't she like Goro-sensei too? Ah, poor girls.
Guilty as charged.
遠距離恋愛中にはなるが、ま、付き合いは結構長いぞ。
We're in a long-distance relationship, but we've been together for a long time.
I see. Man, he's not flustered at all. Long-distance relationship, huh? No wonder there aren't any rumors. Pretty sure the news will devastate half of the girls at school. Which means I can use this to get myself some free, easy grades, good scores in my next test, right?
Like, oh, are you trying to blackmail me, Tokisaka-kun?
And then Coach is like, well, I don't know, like, a lot of girls would be really upset if they found out you were in a relationship. But I know that I need to keep my grades up so Shiori doesn't get on my case again, so how about we meet somewhere in the middle, yeah?
別に隠してるわけじゃないが。
Nice try. It's not like it's much of a secret.
時坂こそどうなんだ？最近ヒイラギと仲がいいみたいだが。
What about you, Tokisaka-kun? You've been spending a lot of time with Hiragi-kun lately.
Actually,
You've been spending a lot of time with Hiragi-san lately.
幼馴染の倉敷や1年の生島、生徒会長とも親しいみたいだし。
Whoa.
Then there's Kurashiki-san, not to mention your relationship with the student council president.
おっと、最近じゃあの久我山なんかとも。
Oh, yes, and I almost forgot about Kugiyama.
Did he practically just mention every... No, he didn't mention Sora. That's the one girl he hasn't mentioned. He mentioned Hiragi, he mentioned... he mentioned Asuka, he mentioned Mitsuki, he mentioned Rion, and he mentioned Shiori. But he didn't mention Sora. Is there not a thing between me and Sora in this? I thought for sure Ko liked her. Puzzle says, dude, does the teacher feel jealousy / inferiority seeing a kid doing better than him? Then said, long distance in another country or another dimension, like the eclipse. I don't know, man. I think he's just purposely being vague on purpose. Or... Wait, I just thought about it. Because he's clearly that guy, right? I think he's that armored guy. And White Shroud had a girl's voice. What if those two are in a relationship? Which would mean that White Shroud is a woman. I just want to know who the flip White Shroud is. Hold on, where'd you hear all that? Don't tell me Kokonoe-sensei told you.
ソースは秘密だ。
I like to keep my sources confidential. But yes.
マスター、お勘定。
Excuse me, I'll take the check.
The check understood, sir. Oh yeah, that was the voice they gave you.
Yes, sir. Now then.
Stalker alert. Exact change.
それじゃあな。
Because I don't prefer getting change back. I'll see you later.
ま、何にせよ、青春ってのは短いもんだ。
Whatever you decide, just remember 2 things. That 1, youth is often wasted on the young.
And the second thing?
If she says no, it means no.
What is that supposed to mean?
You'll learn when you're older.
No, I think I should learn now. I feel like that was very important information. Did you do something, Goro-sensei?
No comment, boy.
Huh?
限りある今を悔いなく大切にするといい。
Be sure you're not one of those people that live life to the fullest with no regrets.
また明日な。
Wait, Now he's being nice. Now I'm concerned because... Okay, so yeah, he's not... Well, is he on our side? Now I'm getting mixed signals here. He's giving me... See, I have a character I want to reference, but it's spoilers, so I can't say that character. I'm certain a lot of my Atlas fans know what I'm referencing, but he's giving me vibes of a certain person, and I don't know whether that's good or bad. I still don't know his alignment. I think that's what's concerning me. Because he's giving me good advice, and he seems, like, nice. But knowing what I know now, I don't know if he's truly on my side or not. God, it's just so flipping confusing. He is, like, a really good role model, though. Like, he would totally be the big brother I would always want. I mean, I'm a middle child, so I don't know. I've always wanted, like, an older brother. I mean, I have older cousins that I look to as older brothers, but I'm a middle child, but I honestly, my older siblings are sisters. But I never really had, like, an older brother. I have cousins that I treat as older, and I'm actually... Well, no, I think I'm in the lower middle of age group with my friends circle, so I do have friends that are older than me. Like, quite a few bits older than me. So I treat them like older brothers, but I don't think I've really had the experience of being an older brother, or being the younger brother, I guess is the proper thing to say, sorry. So I don't know what it's like. For anyone that does have an older brother, or rather, if you have, like, an older brother in your life, like, I'm not saying you have to be personal, but I'm curious about, like, how dope is it, or cool or not, or how does it feel? Because again, as one who has older sisters, it's different for me. But I don't know, I just figured that maybe if I had an older brother, maybe we'd be, I guess my relationships would be different. I don't know, whatever. Damn it, even his parting shots hit hard. Live with no regrets, huh? Why? Well, I wish I didn't know about the teach then, because that would have made me feel a lot better. Oh well. Alright, day 2. July 7th? Oh, I thought it was June for some reason. Boom, boom, boo-doo, boo, boo, boo-doo.
Gotta survive just one more period, and then it's lunch.
Don't say lunch, man. I'm flipping starving here.
Why does it have to be English lit? I'm never gonna catch up on my sleep in there.
You look beat since school started. Don't tell me you actually showed up to club for once.
We were in a meeting at the shopping street. It lasted pretty late. You know, for the incident at the sports equipment store.
Oh yeah, we still gotta figure that out.
I heard about that too. Who on earth would sneak into a store just to cut stuff up? That's horrible.
Yeah, as a resident of the shopping street, I can't forgive such vandalism. I went to the meeting, but the only thing that came out of it was that everyone should be extremely careful. You know how boring these kinds of meetings go. I think we'll just have to step up the neighborhood watch.
I guess that's really all you can be done by now. Was the store insured?
Sure, excuse me.
Yeah, everyone on shopping street's got theft protection. Yanagi-san shouldn't be too bad off in the end.
That's good.
A little bit of a silver lining at least. Thank goodness.
Alright! Shut your asses up! Let's get this class get started! What did I just say? Get in your chairs right now!
Wait. Uh-huh. Kakanoe-sensei.
Where's Goro-sensei? He called in sick today. I'll be filling in for the time being.
Only the girls went what?
Yes, hell yeah! This is officially my nap class.
Yeah! Study hall! Study hall!
Yeah, nice try, boys. I've already got all your assignments, including printouts from Goro-sensei.
Ugh.
Damn him. Even from his sickbed, his cold fingers crushed my high school soul.
You were supposed to say dream.
I know what I said.
Well, that's Goro-sensei for you. He's always prepared.
He seemed fine last night. Yeah, I bet he did, didn't he? After school. I bet he was fine last night.
That's it for homeroom, everyone. Please be careful on your way home.
Stan. Oh. Puzzle says she's got the death flag. You talking about Toa? I hope not. We don't need Toa in trouble again.
Well, see you guys later. I have something I need to do today.
Later, Cal. Later, boys.
There's no club today, but I'll be keeping an eye on things. I'll call you if anything happens.
Yeah, something's not quite right. Make sure you stay on your toes. You know that we can always divvy up the work. You don't have to do everything yourself.
I know. Bye for now, Ko.
Wait. Did she just call me Ko? She always calls me Tokisaka, right? Am I tripping? Is that the first time she called me Ko? I'm getting a weird, like, Jimmy Neutron, Cindy Vortex kind of thing. Like the episode where they were stranded on the island, and Cindy's like, you know, Jimmy, you know, being stuck on a dangerous island with a bunch of, like, nasty creatures that can eat us every moment, it's actually not that bad. And then Jimmy's like, well, as long as we stay away from the shadier parts, we should be Did you just call me Jimmy?
Bye, Shiori. Yep, bye-bye.
Pulse says, no, I meant the teacher with the hairstyle. She got the stereotypical anime mom hairstyle. No, she's not. We already had our scare with Toa, I think. I don't know. We already had our scare with Toa. Actually, that's not true. Shiori got, in trouble twice, right? So it's possible Toa could get in trouble. Oh, please don't say that. I don't want to think that. Going home?
Oh, hey, Ko-chan. Yeah, but I was thinking about dropping by the library first.
Not again. Last time you went to the library, problems happened. What was that? You okay?
Yeah. The gas line at home was just acting up yesterday. Bathwater wouldn't heat up, so I might have gotten a chill.
Oh, that's right. They did say the pipes were, like, messed up, right? Yeah, I just remembered. Yeah, that was last scene.
Yes. Oh, yes. As I explained earlier, the same phenomenon of water pipes freezing was confirmed at 3 separate locations.
Got it. Could this be related to that?
But it's really nothing, so don't worry. I brought my cardigan today, so I'm all good.
Still, when do you think you'll be done at the library? We'll walk back together today.
Really? It's fine. There's something I want to look into, so it might take a while. Don't you have a shift at Memorial Park anyway?
Well, yeah, but just make sure you go straight home after finishing doing what you need to do. Like, seriously, you got in trouble well, was it twice? Hold on, I'm trying to remember. There was the library incident. Why can I not remember? Shiori got involved in something else, right? I'm spacing. I feel like Shiori got involved in 2 different things here. Or am I confusing her for Rion? I don't know. I'm spacing. I'm certain someone's gonna remember and let me know in the comment section. But if it was 2 times Shiori got involved in something, twice you're in a bad way. 3 times you're giving Daphne from Scooby-Doo a run for your money. So calm down. Eat something hot and then bundle up and hit the sack early. And I wish I could eat something hot.
I got some hot for you. These buns.
No, okay, I'm just kidding.
Fine. Thanks for always looking after me, Ko-chan.
Right back at ya. That's what friends do. We've been friends for ages.
Yeah, friends. Yeah, I'll be going then. Don't stay out too late, Ko-chan.
Weird. For some reason, she said it weird. It's like I said something wrong. You look pale or anything, so I guess I shouldn't be too worried. Anyway, today's job is at the boat dock in Memorial Park. It's a bit early, so I should walk around town some before heading there. Oh, which means we have some social. Wow, we got 4. Oh boy. We haven't had that in a minute. The friendship episodes that occurred during... Oh, wait a minute, hold on. The friendship episodes that occurred during this free time will have special meaning to the characters involved. Friendship episodes where there is a strong relationship will yield message cards. These will determine whether or not special events trigger near the end of the game, so be sure to use affinity shards of the preferred characters. Didn't they already warn me on that, though? Now they're extra warning me? Okay, what other sub-quests we gotta do? I've taken a personal interest in the club, its activities would make for a great story. Oh no, I gotta talk to the journalism club. Oh boy, alright, I'll wait for that. I was supposed to meet someone, but they never showed up. Could you help me find her? I'll be waiting at the Memorial Park. My husband buried a time capsule around 20 years ago. Can someone help me find it? I'll be walking around Station Square. Hey you! Yes you! Thanks for visiting this page. Don't you want to help spread the word about the summer festival? Of course you do! It's a super fun job involving Morimiya's very own mascot, Morimaru. An important job anyone can do. The more stamina you have, the better. Go to Akros Tower. Well, first, before I do anything, I don't know if I have the time to do story stuff, so we'll probably just spend the rest of this episode doing our usual, like, social bonding. Please fail this dish, me. Damn it. Ugh, whatever. I'll worry about it later. Is there anything else I can cook that I don't? No, I need more soul eggs. Alright, whatever. So who do we have the bond with? There's 4 people. Rion, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, man. Alright, well then, what we're gonna do is just go through the areas, except for our friends. There's not much time in this video. So what I think I'm gonna do is just go around, see if I can get some information, do some shopping. Probably next episode, we'll continue it, as well as do some social bonding. But first, is there anyone in the school that I need to deal with? Only Toa, huh? There's also a dungeon here. Well, let's do all the areas and get them out for... Okay, let me explain this better. I think it'd be better to go through all the areas that don't have much to do with first. So that way, next episode, we can just focus on character episodes, get back to the story. You know how the usual grind goes. So I guess I'll just start from Ko's room, because there's probably nothing to do there. And then I'm definitely gonna have to do off-camera, explore those dungeons, because I forgot to do it earlier today. But do I have any items for my room? I do, right? Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead. Set them up. Oh, right. It's the Morimaru plush. Morimaru. I have to admit that the character does have a unique charm. Seems like he's always doing events at Akros Tower. I should check him out sometime. I think that's Sora's voice. Which I really feel bad because we haven't got him. I feel like Sora's becoming like Haru for Persona 5. We're not getting moments of her. I need more of that. Hey! Senpai, are you here? Wait, that sounds like Toa. Is that Sora and Toa? Oh, his shoes were here, so he must be home. I think that's Toa and Sora. Oh no. No, the 2 louder voice girls. He is here! Sorry about dropping by, Senpai! Sora and Toa. Don't think I've ever seen the 2 of you alone together before. I wanted to stop by to give you something, Senpai. Where did you pull that out from? From your pocket? Yep! I got hammer space in my pockets. Don't ask why. I just can do it. Pickled mustard greens. You know, I'm so hungry I would try it. It's pickled mustard greens. It's a Kyushu specialty. My parents sent me a whole bunch a few days ago. She gave me some earlier too. Since I had a lot left over, I thought I'd come by and give you some as well. Thanks. That's nice of you. Thanks, Sora. Since you guys are here, let me get you some coffee. Sweet! Thanks, Senpai. I'll help. Definitely has a bite, but it's pretty good. Definitely be good with Rush. But again, I shouldn't be surprised considering your grandmother made it. I tried to make it myself a few times, but I can never get the flavor quite right. Wow. It's been a while since the last time I've been in your room. I mean, the last time I was in here, my skirt was over there, my shirt was over there, and I just basically made myself at home. And then Toa's just like, wait, what? Like, Cole's just like, no, don't think about it like that. She stayed over just because she wanted to have a sleepover. She had pajamas, we didn't do anything suspicious. Like I wasn't saying you were. Just something you want to say, Ko-kun? I know Toa was the type of person that would try to reach for something. I'm pretty sure we were both in elementary school. I remember. Oh, never mind. I kind of threw my joke out of the water. You sometimes stop by after practicing at the dojo.
I used to come in here all the time too. But in middle school, you suddenly stopped letting anyone in here. But then again, puberty is a trying time for boys. I know what you were doing. You were probably busy in here watching things you weren't supposed to, like watching Charlize Theron and Aeon Flux, or, I don't know, having an iPod Touch and...
Yeah, iPod Touch, Dragon Age, I already been over this.
Wow, how'd you know?
I know. Is this really something you should be talking about right now?
Mm-hmm. But still, it does bring back memories. Oh, what a cute plush. It's of Morimaru, right?
Yeah, he's the city's mascot.
Yep, I think it was introduced 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. I think the rosy cheeks add to his charm.
Oh no, you're not liking... Why? Why do people like this thing? It's not even that cute. Is it? I don't know, viewers. Let me know in the comment section of YouTube, Twitch, let me know on Discord. Is this thing cute or considered cute?
When did you start collecting plushies, Ko?
I haven't. I thought I should display it since I had it. Sora, I take it you're a plush fan?
Yes, why wouldn't I be? I always buy any that catch my eye. You should tell me where you got it later. I actually got this cool selection of plushies the other day. I've been really hooked on them.
What are they?
They're called Teddy Bears.
Teddy... what's?
Teddy Bears. You know, like teddy bears, but instead they're dead. They're dead bears.
You're... Wait, what?
No, they're real.
No, folks, they're real. I only know this because I got an advertisement. YouTube did an advertisement earlier today for something called a teddy bear. I'm not even gonna... I wasn't trying to, like, make that up. I'm being serious. That exists. I don't know if it's honestly all teddy bears, but it's wild. It's literally, like, these, like, stuffed animals inside coffins. Like, I don't know what is going on with, like, this generation that we have to make these kinds of toys. I don't... It exists. If you think I'm lying, even though, folks, you should know by now I don't make this kind of thing up, look up teddy bears. You'll understand what I'm saying when you see them.
You should tell me where you got it later.
Alright, I will. Times like this when you're reminded she really is a girl. You know, underneath the whole beating up everyone, wanting blood and murder, that kind of thing. Puzzle says, it is kind of cute. No thoughts behind those eyes. Yeah, it's clearly got vacant eyes. Teddy bears? Yes, it exists. I kid you not. I'll see if I can find a thing and post it on Discord, in case people are curious. And YouTube, if you're hearing me, I'm certain you're going to look it up while I'm talking about this, but it's real. I bet you there's at least one person. I would love it if one person not only knew what I was talking about,
but was like, yeah, V, I've been collecting them. I got the whole series. I'm waiting for season 5.
Like, season 5? Wait, there's 4 other seasons of these?
It's like, yep. One every other couple months. Oh, there's something I'm...
Oh, wait, high-poached.
Oh, there's something I'm curious about. That's a telescope, right? It looks like an antique.
Maybe? I was able to pick it up cheap since it's old. I just kind of stashed it there for now. Oh, I forgot about that, Toane. You're into stargazing and planetariums and junk, right?
Yep, I was in the astronomy club in college. Looking up at the stars really helps clear my mind. It also makes me kind of nostalgic. Now that you have a telescope, I'll teach you how to use it when you have free time. It'd be nice to get everyone together and go look at the stars.
Actually, I wouldn't mind doing that. I'm actually about to watch this anime called Insomniacs After School, and I know it has astronomy in it, so I think it'd be interesting. Of course, though, the last anime I saw that had astronomy in it was Brunhilde in the Darkness, and that was... it was a different experience. You're right, that does sound kind of nice.
Don't forget to invite me.
Oh, whoops.
Don't forget to invite me if you decide to do it, okay? Yeah, of course. Oh, I left my pictures that I took during my club days here. I'll go grab the album right now so you can see stargazing is more than just staring up at the sky. Oh, there's also a few pictures of Ko when he was little in there, too. You want to see them?
Oh, no.
Oh, of course I would. I would love to see Senpai.
Please stop doing stuff like that to me already. Oh, it's so cringe. In a cute way, though. For the next few hours, we went through Toa's old pictures and wallowed in nostalgia. After a period of relative embarrassment, I kind of sort of forced the two out of the house. It's okay, Ko. I talked about my whole earlier thing with the iPod. It's fine. Your bonds with Sora and Toa got stronger. I don't think I can get stronger. Sora's max HP increased by 150? Nice. Well, I think that's it for my room here. So... Acro's Tower has a mission and Rion's there. We can get that over with real quick. They're having a summer sale at Akros Tower. Maybe I'll buy a new swimsuit. Can I see what swimsuit? I have to make sure. You have to make sure you're properly covered, of course. I want you getting a sunburn. They're selling a booklet for Spica's 3rd year anniversary. Called Road to Spica. It's a must-have for Spica fans. You should definitely read it too. I'll keep it in mind. I'm planning on sneaking out of work today to attend the Morimaru event. I'm so excited. I wonder who else will be there. Like you care. Oh, take 2 of those. Road to Spica. Witness the emergence of true greatness. Yeah, okay. Chasing. Oh, that reminds me. I don't know why I haven't done this in a minute. I got something, or somebody talked to me. I guess there's somebody that watches this that knows more about Tokyo. Well, obviously, there's someone that knows more about Tokyo Xanadu. They told me I should use these, and I didn't know what they were. So I got okay. So for context, I got this comment a long while ago. I'm so sorry, because I think it was in like the earlier late teens episodes, or like in my earlier 20s of the episodes. But someone said I should use the V Navis and showcase them. I don't really have the ability to do it, but I haven't really tried them, so I kind of should, right? I mean, I have one for all 5 of them. Changes to the AR's voice navigation to Harana's. I haven't really tried them, so I don't really know. I'll try Rion. Actually, let's go reverse order. Let's try Harana. So I don't really know what the V-Navi is, but according to that comment, I remember the comment saying something like, it'll help for, like, going through eclipses. So I think I might do that. You know what? Maybe before the end of the episode, I'll do one of that last dungeon I did, the fire one, and see if it does anything different. Let's see. All the attractions here at the tower are almost always crowded. We have an event featuring Morimaru scheduled for today. Switch, please come join us. Maybe.
Hello, everybody. It's starting to get super hot outside, isn't it? On days like this, I recommend visiting the aquarium on the 15th floor. Don't miss the super cute penguin show.
I would love to see it. Oh, I haven't been to a zoo in a long time. I don't think I was in this side of the world when I last went to a zoo. Summer break is starting soon. I think I'll go on a trip this year. I better start making plans, some plans soon.
Hey, there's a penguin show today. Yippee, I'm so excited.
Aw, that's cute.
Oh yeah, they haven't announced any events for the end of July yet.
That's when summer vacation starts for everyone. I hope they're planning something big. I've been to so many events already, they're gonna have to pull out all the stops to impress me. Newsflash, the world doesn't revolve around you. I don't think she cares. No information there? Alright. We'll talk to Rion later. Let's see, anything over there? Nope. I see. Dear Cthulhu Relay, she's a beautiful creature. What? Dear Cthulhu in Relay, she's a beautiful creature? I don't think you should be praying to Cthulhu, man.
Hey bro, you weren't thinking about perversion and the awakening of a great old one, were you?
How the... Wait, what? I feel like if I say this, I might summon something. I've seen that visual novel with the Sucker for Love. I watched the Markiplier video. I'm not doing it. And then Markiplier comes out of nowhere. It's like, hello, Vitamin. My name is Markiplier, and you're about to go play Sucker for Love. No, I ain't doing it.
My brother always gets like this when he's around older women. Listen to the tour guy, why don't you?
I wonder what my sister is saying about me. Probably that I'm a fine, upstanding young man. Maybe.
From here, you can see the southern part of the city. Right now, you can see Morimiya Station. To the right of that is Brick Alley. From up here, the area looks like a miniature version of the city made of red bricks.
Bricks.
If you look further to the right, you can see the edges of Morimiya Memorial Park. Morimiya's annual summer festival will be held at the park from July 24th. Please look forward to it.
July 24th, huh? Keep in mind.
Oh, there it is! Brick Alley! Grandpa, look! Look!
Damn it, I heard you the first damn time. I hate when your parents decide to go have their me time. Oh, it's clear today that I can see as far as Kanagawa. My grandchild seems to be happy as well.
Aw, that's cute. The view from up here is amazing. From up here that I realize just how small, pitiful, and ultimately useless humanity is. I guess so. Alright, whatever. You got anything new to buy? A spicy green curry. 900. Amazingly flavorful green curry. You'll be eating it every day for every meal before you know it. Say less. Alright, I think that should do for this area. We will go here at the end. So let's go to Horaicho next.
Last week, I went to the regular...
Excuse me.
With the regulars to the Spica concert at Yokohama Arena. The performance was so good that I don't even have the words to describe it. While the solo part's really good, it's when they perform together that they shined. And every time they release a new song, it's amazing how they're always evolving.
Wow, you're really a fan.
Watching them perform makes me want to work harder.
Spica is the one group I want to follow just to see what their final form will be. Watching them perform makes me want to work harder. I hope I get that way with people too. Like, jokes aside, I hope I get to the point where like people are like, man, we got inspired to become a content creator because of Vitamin. That'd be so cool, man. The other day, one of my cousins called me Kasumi. It's like you had a proper upbringing. I thought to myself, no spit. My family has had a run-in in traditional run. Ugh, man, English. My family has had a run a traditional inn for generations now. They were so strict on etiquette and everything. Susanna and I were always in tears. But as of late, I've begun to appreciate the whole experience. I think I'm officially old now. Nah, you're only as old as you think. I never thought I'd get nostalgic over the hell that was my childhood. I think I'm officially old now. Also, I know I can say the S word. I guess I'm just, for some reason, on my mind is like, oh, say spit. I heard the fire yesterday was caused by a lit cigarette. I was worried when I heard the fire was at the Takahana Group headquarters. Relieved that no one was hurt and that was an accident and non-intentional. Anything new? Special sangria. Non-alcohol takes on the Spanish favorite, made from a mix of fruits. It's as refreshing as its more adult sibling. There's probably no point in buying this because I can make it. I'm glad yesterday's fire wasn't more serious. Oh, Rancho was pretty packed together. So many fires is serious cause for concern. Oops, wait. Oh, that's it? Okay. Well, might as well learn how to make sangria. Where is the recipe? Where's the recipes? Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So that talks. Unfortunately, I don't know what there's... Well, I know bits of what they're saying, but I don't know enough confidently to translate. But that's cool. So it really is just like an app for my phone to talk to me. That's nice. Alright, sangria. Let's see. Let's make some sangria. Apparently I'm good at this, so I'm gonna start with me. Oh, I'm not the best at it though. Apparently you suck at this, so go for it, Sora. You're really good at this too. Damn it. Come on, I need the bad one and the really good one. You know what? We're gonna do two. Come on, Sora. I'm counting on you. I need you to fail this for me. Damn it. Whatever, I gotta get juicy melons. Do it later. Oh, about Rion? Hey, it's you?
Thank you for your help during our last concert. Also, I heard that Rio was joining the same club you belong to. Please keep an eye on there too. Kinda
interesting, I got her randomly sending me messages, huh? Grows harem grows, man. Lucky dog.
Lucky dog? I heard that. You got even Spica to like you? How many more women do you need? I heard that Yukino, I heard from Yukino that the fire yesterday was caused by the eclipse. Seems my spiritual perception is still as sharp as ever.
Yukino and this old guy are mysterious, and pains in the butt. Anyway, we got anything new? I do need these. Probably shouldn't have done that though. Ooh, I can make this! Borimiya's Fairy, a giant Morimaru stuffed animal. Health plus 15, or 100. Cricker weight plus 15. Oh, but it would take my watch though. Have to get another watch. It's worth it. Anything else new? Come on, it's gotta be something new. Uber bedding? A super bougie bed and linen set. Replace your current bed with it? Okay, sure. Anything else? Anything good? Anything new and good? Come on, game. Illuminati. Oh! Oh. Ooh, a dark one, huh? I need a third Shadow Raid and Shadow Shell. Shadow Raid and Shadow Shell. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Oh, I'll talk to you later. Shadow Raid, Shadow Shell. Shadow Raid, Shadow Shell. Shadow Raid Legends. It's like this video. This video is sponsored by Shadow Raid Oh, I'm just kidding, it's not. Today is the Star Festival. All you Altaires, the lovely Vegas, are awaiting you at our club. In celebration, we'll be offering a special set course. Get 70 minutes for the price of 50. Come, gentlemen, and wish upon one of our beautiful stars. I wish, but... game won't let me. Ugh, I have to go to this arcade at some moment.
So, I'm the top scorer at this arcade, but I've been having to defend my titles from a competitor with the name of Yuki lately.
Wait, Yuki? Okay, got it. Yuki, it's godly Yuki, right?
No idea who it is, but I'm fired up. I'll fight until the very end.
Wait, Yuki? Jeez, what is he doing? We know who it is. I think June said he was going to Nanoshi Mall. Well, got that, I still had a ticket. Okay. Any new plushes? A big Mishi plush. I do kind of want it. Oh, you two are back. Oh, remember this side quest? We find out Tsubasa a girl.
Dad says he'll leave work earlier so we can play games. What a kid. Guess I'll play him though.
Aw. We mended bridges.
I had no idea Tsubasa was that good at video games. You just watch your old man. I'll show you how it's really done.
He's gonna get creamed. He's going to lose. Alright, before I leave, I can't not do it. Big Mishi, huh? Can I cheese it so I can get the Big Mishi? Oh wait, no, it says it does it every time I enter and exit the arcade, right? So I should leave the arcade and go in. Who now? Shiori's favorite food.
Tokisaka-kun, you know if there are any foods Shiori dislikes? I want to get her something in return for her lending me one of her books. I really hope she likes cinnamon. Please let me know, okay?
I like cinnamon. I love cinnamon. I'll have it. You know, you always need a taste tester. Oh, sweet. Big Mishi. Okay. How are we gonna grab a Big Mishi? Well, as a self-respected good man, gotta go for the tail. Damn it. Alright, okay. I'll go for the head.
Should've went straight for the head.
Damn it. Alright, I got one shot. I can't miss my chance to blow. This opportunity only comes at once in a lifetime, yo. Let's see. I did this. Push it and catch it on the rebound? Yes! When it mattered most. Hell yeah. What does it do? Let's see. Nope, not that. Big Mishi plush. Health plus 1400, lose a little bit of attack, increase defense, and prevents burden. Okay. Also, I got that plush too. 1500 increases crit rate. The crit rate's really good. I don't want to give it to Sora because, well, it would be good for Sora. But I want to wait until I get another plush. It also does a lot of health too. It does do a lot of health, huh? I'll hold on to it for now. I am debating on giving it to Sora, but I don't want to, like, lower her stats to do so. Glad the fire from yesterday didn't spread. It was burning for a while, so I was wondering what was going on. I'm glad it's all okay. Me too. That sucked. I'm supposed to be a man, yet I panic at the slightest hint of trouble. gonna be half as melee as the underboss of the Takahane group. Well, there's one way you can. Join the group. Yesterday's fire was supposedly caused by a lit cigarette, but I have my doubts about that. Still, it's probably true that it had nothing to do with any turf wars. Probably leave it at that. Yeah, you should. Don't snoop. Trust me, it ain't good. That one karaoke place, do you need to go inside? Alright, then we're done here. Let's see, do I have time to do one more area? I do, but I do want to go through the Eclipse, so... Let's see, I have Nanahoshi Mall, Brick Alley, I have the Shrine, but there's nothing to do there. The Shopping Street, Station Square, and the school. I think for the end of this, I'm going to do the Shrine real quick. We're going to go back to that Eclipse dungeon, then we'll probably call it an episode.
Go! Late!
What?
I can't match Takashi.
Choco... Oh, chocolate?
Chocolate!
I think that's what it said.
Wait for me! Take your time, Momo.
Aww. Just nice being here. It's just peaceful. I would totally love to go to a shrine like this.
We finished it. We finished with the stairs, so we're into extra innings now. Whoever touches the offering box wins first. I want to make things fair since Momo has super tiny feet. He's pretty awesome.
Aw. Maybe when Momo gets older, we can make some paper airplanes and play with those. Oh, they're so cute together. I hope you guys never change. Good sibling energy, man. You have anything new? No? Okay.
Seems like more people have come to the shrine to buy charms recently. With so many mysterious events happening as of late, people must be feeling uneasy. As a shrine maiden, I would like to do more to help.
You already do a lot. I want to go out with the girl standing next to me right now.
So what did you write?
Nothing. It's a secret.
I didn't tell her. That was close. She almost saw it. Hope it comes true.
I want to go out with that super dreamy senior in my club. Oh, God. Oh, that's so awkward. Oh, that's getting a clip. Oh, that's so bad. What did you write?
It's a secret.
Wait, are you the senior?
That was close. You almost saw it. Hope it comes true.
Oh, wait, you're the senior. Oh, okay. Woo! Okay, I took that the wrong way. Okay, I know some viewers hopefully in the mindset as me. I thought, okay, so he was trying to, like, get with her. I thought there was another senior she was liking, and she wrote about him. So I'll say, that's rough. Okay, I hope for as much as I can, I hope the two of you have good love that comes to fruition. I watched the recent Spica performance on TV. It was really good. It made me realize I should never give up my dream. That's right. I am gonna get a girlfriend. I don't care that it's taken 30 years. Please, God, let me get a girlfriend this summer. Well, I mean, when I eventually... It's gonna take me some years, but when I eventually get to 30, I hope I get a girlfriend too. I mean, I'm in my 20s, I haven't had a girlfriend yet, but there's no rush, man. I don't think there's a deadline to having a significant other.
It seems there has been a number of strange occurrences lately. Rumor has it that the incidents in the shopping street were caused by some kind of demon. I also heard there were students present at the scene of the fire in Horacho.
I wonder who that could have been. Who'd be stupid enough to get caught up in that mess?
Uh-huh. Whatever the case, Ko, I want you and Toa to be careful. Fine to style yourselves as mystery explorers or whatnot, but you need to be a bit more careful.
Yeah, I know. Did I get a rank up? I did! Nice! Nice. Give me a Scarlet Netsuke? Sweet. I don't know what it is, but it seems good. We have a lot of visitors at the shrine lately, perhaps of all the mysterious going-ons. Oh, engaging in club activities is fine and all, but at the same time, you need to be very careful. I don't care. I do care. I'm just kidding. What is a Scarlet Netsuke? Attack, magic attack, plus 15. The D gauge fills when taking damage. Oh, okay. So if I take damage, it builds up the gauge to allow an ally to pop up. Alright, that's kind of cool, I guess. Alright, so I don't have time to do any of the other exploratory areas. Because we have the school, we have the station, we have the shopping street. We have Brick Alley, and we have the mall to explore. I'm gonna leave it at the mall. Oh, well, first off, I got a thing. New app.
Hey, Senpai. Interested in becoming a tester for a new app I made? Of course, I'll pay you for your time. Let me know if you're up for it.
Okay, so I'm gonna save here, but I am gonna go through a dungeon. Well, actually, I'm gonna go through Palm World and that other dungeon, because why not? And then next episode, we're gonna go through Nanahoshi Mall and the other areas. And maybe we might have time to do the character episodes too. Ideally, I would like to get through the remaining areas and the character episodes next time. But first, might as well use one of these bad boys. Let's go to Palm World to get free crap. Rion's Master Core can now be modified. Go to the equip screen. Really? Rion has another element? Rion has Spirit. Oh, damn it. I was really hoping for Light. Okay, so Rion's second element is Spirit. Okay, well that's cool though. So if we want Spirit, we can have Rion instead. That's cool. Who's behind? Well, Rion is behind. If anything, it should be Rion and Shio, so probably have this team for a while, because the other guys are already at 31. You can go back to Steel. Interesting. Also, oh, damn. I did get costumes. I did get a costume. I want to showcase it, because I know I got it earlier. Wait, how do I go there again? Oh, I can't do it now. Alright, well, I'll be fight these guys real quick. Get some palms, get some gems. Get some meter. But, I did get, the DLC. I think I talked about it in a different video, so I'll showcase it later. Actually, I could showcase it now, but I got some costumes. I haven't really seen it yet, and now that I have I think all the girls, unless there's something more, I have costumes. Granted, it's only for the girls, though, so I should probably showcase these at some moment. But I'll wait. I guess I'll probably do the Heck on Wheels set. Why does Asuka get so many? Oh, and Sora too, and then swimwear, but none for the guys? God, no balance. But yeah, I'll showcase it upcoming. Wait. Hold on, made a mistake on something. You don't need this on, right? Yeah. Let's see, what do I give you? Because I want the gem thing. Let's see. Blue buffs last 3 times longer? No. What do I give you? I guess that. I want the water one. Yeah, I'll take down my thing to have this. Or my crit rate for this. Because I could use the gems. Back off, losers! Right, I forgot they hurt all like the tickets! Back off! Ooh! That was a one-sided slaughter, although I really didn't need to use that. There's just so many of you guys! Every time I try to fight one! But it's good for money and it's good for gems. Which, aka equals money. Granted, I only have like 4 of these left, so I probably shouldn't use... Ow! Can I... Thank you. I'm trying to use my spin attack for the longest time. In case someone's like, why are you taking all the damage? I wasn't trying to. Ow! And I don't need to switch to another character because Ko... I can do it as Ko. Alright, time for the big ones. Come line up. Oh, I don't have enough power. Ow! Ow! Do I have enough meter? Yes. Ooh, we leveled up. We all leveled up. That was amazing. What's extra good is that the thing gives me lunar somas and elixirs too. But unfortunately, I only have 4 of those, so I don't really want to use those if I don't have to. Because I can't go back once I'm done, which sucks, but it is what it is. Do I have time to do that fire dungeon? I do have time to do that fire dungeon. Oh, not that one. Where is it? Oh, Cave of Divine Flame. There we go. Let's see. I do need to get my squad. Oh, crap, I do need to get that squad back. Let's see. So we need Fire, Wind, Spirit. Actually, really quickly, there's something I thought about. Feeding the system, but Shadow and Raid, right? I don't get Nemesis as an organization. I was part of them briefly, so it might sound strange, but I have no clue what their end game is. For example, this iPhone is based on technology developed by Nemesis. Profitable, yes, but it's mostly about the tech kept hidden from the public, like the Soul device apps. You're right. How does that work anyway? I don't know. These iPhones actually run off the user's soul, collates one's spiritual information. What? That sounds awesome. I don't get it, but that sounds awesome. Once it does that, the phone will sync with the user's spirit using something akin to magic. That's why you're able to use your iPhone to manipulate the setting of your soul device. Huh. Well, that's how it works. That's when I thought I got used to the madness, something even crazier emerges from the eclipse. Common sense has no place in our little slice of heaven. Like I said, I still have no idea what drives Nemesis to develop any of this technology. Truly an international corporation of mystery. I wonder if Hiragi knows anything about it. I should ask her when I get the chance. Interesting. But yeah, I want the... Can I get the shadow cells or raid shells? I need 3 shadow swords. I need them. Oh man, I need more of these. Can't make these, damn it. Well then, can I go to... I know I'm cheating. Well, sort of cheating. Because I want to do all this, like, later, but I guess I'm not going to the dungeon now. Where's Shopping Street? I really want to get that new Dark Core. If I can. Ayu, wake up! Hey, you awake?
Sorry, so sorry. I was up late last night coming up with new Spirit Arm designs.
I know how you feel. But if you keep this up, things are gonna go south when the real thing happens.
I guess you're right. I'm sorry. I'll try to stay up late.
Oh, she's such a hard worker. Can I make them? Okay, I need them. Alright, I got Shadow Sword, but I need Shadow Raid, right? Where did I go to discover I needed Shadow Raid? Raicho, right? I want to see if I can do it right now. Oh, now who? A gift?
I already discussed it with Wakaba. We'd like to bring you a gift for everything you did for the last concert.
Or harem.
But would it be okay for a middle school student to show up on your campus?
Yes, it would. You know why? Because O gets everybody, I swear. Okay, I need Shadow Raid and Shadow Shell. Wait, do I not have Shadow Raid and Shadow Shell? Hold on, now I'm confused. Oh, I have Shadow Sword. Damn it! I have the wrong one. I need more of these. Oh, okay. Okay, well then, how do I make Shadow? Is there a way to do it here? I don't think there is. I think I have to go to Nahoshima and do it. Well, I'll probably end up doing that off camera. Because I don't think I need to showcase me doing it, but I'm just curious. How many do I need? I need one more Shadow Sword and one more Shadow Shell. No. Need a more Shadow Raid. Shadow Raid and Shadow Shell. Which means I need to get these. So how do I make Shadow Raids? Oh, I know where I can get them. No, screw it. We're doing this episode. I don't care. I'm doing it now. Because I think I can buy them from Star Camera. I'm assuming. Wumba Wumba? A fully automated cleaning robot ready to work with a flip of a switch. Well, okay. I'll sell something for it. Thanks. Oh, I need 9,000. Okay, I need another... Actually, this will work. I could do this. Now I have enough to get... And then we're in there. We're good. We got what we needed. Oh, I'll be back later. Which means now we can go to Horaicho and get ourselves a new Master Core for Mitsuki. Yes, Illuminati. Balance type. Attack, defense. It's great with 6. Hell yes. Nice. Yeah, I probably didn't need to do it on camera, but whatever. I did it. Actually, you know what? I'm a rocket. It doesn't really look all that much different compared to... Wait, does it look different from the other version of the darkness? Oh, lame. Well then, does it do better for you? Oh, well, she's magic type, so does she really need this? Actually, she wouldn't do too bad from it. The problem is, I am thinking about setting up... I already talked about this, I'm just saying it again. I really am thinking about making Mitsuki the magic defender, so... Yeah, I guess she can rock it for now. But okay, I think we're done. Alright, let me go warp back there. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time in the video to do that fire dungeon, because I just spent it running around town like a loser, getting these things done. But you know what? It's productive. So, on the next episode, we're going to go through Nanahoshi Mall. Where else do I go through? Nanahoshi Mall is one thing. We need to go through Nanahoshi. We need to go through the shopping street. We need to go through the school. We need to go through the park at the very end. That it? It's just 4 places and a dungeon? School. Oh, and Station Square. We have to do that. Probably do the extra Eclipse dungeon, which is at the school, and then I think I might end up actually doing that fire dungeon off camera. Well, I'm gonna probably do all the other dungeons off camera and try to get an S rank. So next episode, you will see that these dungeons will all be S, which is only the 3 of them. I will do it, like, mark my words. So if I don't, then I'll have to do something embarrassing and cringe. But nonetheless, thank you all for tuning in for this episode. I really don't know what else to say. Sorry if that was like a TMI thing for the whole, like, my whole iPod circumstance. I know my parents are gonna be like, because they watch my episodes, like, I didn't think you were to talk about it. But then again, my folks don't care. They support me out of the way, and I hope you folks do too. I really hope that you guys do support my channel. I really like doing these kinds of games. I really hope to do more episodes. The one last thing I have concern, well, 2 things, is one, I'm still concerned with the teacher because I still don't know the alignment, but the other thing is, the game has said it twice now, where it's saying character episodes are going to be important and they give me message cards, so I don't know what that means other than we might be getting to something really big happening soon, so I guess we'll have to keep our eyes peeled for that one. And seriously, Ko, you got 2 Spica girls, like, being like, hey, so can we give you a gift? We want to, like, visit you and stuff. How many more women do I need? Not that I'm complaining, because after all, every guy dreams of having a harem. Vitamin DGR 2024. Okay, I've done enough. So thank you all for tuning in. Yes, I'm going to leave that earlier part in, because even though I had tech issues, there was still some moments I briefly claimed. Actually, we probably won't even have it as a part A, part B. We'll probably have it as a prologue, like the intro, and then we'll just have this as the normal episode. Because I don't know if I'll have the ability to merge the things together. So, YouTube, if you've watched both parts, thank you for tuning in. Twitch, if you watched both parts, thank you for tuning in. Like I stated, make sure to follow and subscribe. I really try my best, and I hope that you guys like it. And as always, I'll see you in the next episode.